I honestly didn't intend on filming at all today. Today I was supposed to spend inside catching up on all my emails and all the office stuff that I have to do. But YouTube is not letting me upload my video. Every time it goes up, it says it won't work and whatever. And on top of that, the internet at my house is being absolutely terrible. It says it's gonna take an hour and a half just to upload my video. So I don't wanna be on the internet during that time because that will make it even slower. So lucky for you guys, we're going back outside today. We're gonna work on the Civic a little bit more, which I wasn't planning on doing, but there's a million things to do, so why not? It also works out really nice because I got a nice new toy in the mail today. Also, an extremely heavy toy. I also don't know why I'm calling it a toy because it's not a whole lot of fun. Okay, this is a behemoth. Maybe I'm just not super into the Vice game, but like, dude, this thing is the biggest Vice I have ever seen in my entire life. Closest thing I've ever seen to this is like half the size. This is absolutely huge, dude. And it swivels. I've never seen that before. You guys just saw me, like, I loosen these and this whole thing rotates back and forth. That's cool. That is very cool. So you guys know when I did the whole garage rebuild, I told you I wanted to like continue to build like the workbenches and everything properly to what would suit my needs best. And I've always wanted a Vice. I always had one growing up. It's always helpful to have a Vice, and especially now that we got the welder. So we picked up the Eastwood welder, and I've been using it for a couple months, and I always noticed like it'd be way easier to just cut a piece of metal if it was stuck in the Vice, or it'd be way easier to just tack something together if I could just put it in the Vice, because when you're all alone, sometimes it's hard. And dude, they sent me the biggest behemoth Vice in the world, so huge shout out to Eastwood for one, making this monstrosity. Two, the price on for something this big, the price was like actually really reasonable. So all I gotta do now is bolt this to the wall, that way nothing pulls it out, because I said I wanted to do that, but I never actually got around to doing it. Go down in the description below, I left a link to Eastwood's site. Dude, they make some really good stuff, really big stuff, for a really affordable price. And you guys know I 100% mean it because they don't pay me to tell you that. So this body kit actually comes with like rear spats for the bumper and a big wing that is like, it's mounted just at the top, but it's a really big wing, and I opted out of that because when we got the first body kit that came for this, it was supposed to be the whole package. So we actually have a huge wing and a huge diffuser and a bunch of stuff that's supposed to go on here, and I know I'm sorry to everybody that doesn't want it. A lot of people think it looks clean like this. A lot of people don't like the big wing in general. When the kit comes with the big wing, it looks a lot better. But I'm just running my own version of that, which is a completely different wing made by a company named AIM-9 GT. You guys are mad about it. If you guys don't think it's gonna look good, just please stick around, because it will. The Civ's always been a full send car, so I honestly have like no issues putting a big wing on it. It's one of those things where I want to keep the BRZ cleaner. I'm just gonna put a duckbill on it. The S10 obviously is gonna be pretty clean, but the Civic's always been a full send car, so if there's any car that's gonna get a big wing, it's obviously gotta be the Civic. And you guys know we actually have one on there right now, which we have been running for over a year, just over a year. It's been really, really good. It's been like track proven to work. Like we've gone to the track, done some demos, and it actually like produced a lot of downforce. It did a lot of good things for us, but recently it had a fatality and it just completely gave out. Poor wing, man, look at it. Look at the angle this thing's on. It used to be straight across and then like kind of more like that, but it got super hot and it drooped. It had its good run. Holy shit, we used good tape. My bad. All right, so here's what we're really working with. The largest hatch wing available on the market. I don't know why I had to get the largest hatch wing available on the market, but I did. This thing is pretty big, but when you look at it on the car, it's actually not massive. Like it's basically the same, which is nice. It's not obnoxious. It should be sick. I'll explain it and show you guys kind of how it works a little bit more once we start getting it on, because I think that'll probably make more sense and be easier than trying to explain to you when it's off the car. Just know that it is a fully functional wing. Like I can still access the hatch. It's gonna be wild, but it's gonna be dope. Also, excuse how dirty all this stuff is. It's been sitting in the garage for over 2 months. So it's all gross. The wing hasn't been painted or anything yet. I've been waiting, trying to figure out what to do with it. So like it's all just covered in nasty, so just ignore the nasty part. As far as being built, I think essentially I might have done it upside down. These are the pieces that will attach it from like the wing to the roof. But if you were to like, it would probably look pretty cool, right? I don't know, it's upside down to me, but I figured this was the only way to do it because that's the only way I can accurately mark on the car like where these stands will need to go, because I don't have any other way. Just for reference, I usually post my videos at 12:30 Pacific Standard Time when I do post. I try to post like every other day, but it's always 12:30 Pacific Standard Time. If you don't know what that is, just type it into Google and type in your time zone and figure it out. Today, my video didn't go up till 3:30, so that's why I'm telling you guys to put on the notifications, because my video literally just went live right now, and I know for a fact a bunch of you guys looked earlier, didn't see it. You're not gonna see it because you just think I'm not posting today, so turn on the notifications, and while you're down there, just give the video a like. If you're down there right now and you're just listening, just hit the like button. The perfect time, dude. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is just take measurements and make sure that they're both like perfectly equal, and then we'll go ahead and start drilling through. It was included with like carriage bolts and washers and hardware and stuff, so I assume that the carriage bolt will just go right through and you won't really see it. Maybe I'll pick up some black ones. As long as this all mounts properly. There's a little bit of me that is really scared we're gonna mount this and it's not gonna work. There's like this little tiny bit of me that doubts this hatch wing. If I knew how to do that thing, that would be the time. Holy, we did it. It feels hella flimsy though. Like it feels untrustworthy, but maybe that's because there's only one of them in there. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be super badass. I also just cut like a huge chunk out of right here and here just so I could get to the bolts. Kind of sucks that I had to do that, but like you're never gonna see it. It's gonna be behind that panel anyways. So I just literally took this little rectangle and dragged it over. I bolted it all back up. So right away, this was supposed to be like a functional wing and my hatch doesn't open all the way. I guess, sure, you limit yourself, I guess. Like I'm guessing, I don't know. I've never put a wing on anything in my life. I have never installed a wing other than like a spoiler in my entire life. So I don't really know how this is going. Like I don't really know what I'm doing. You can see right here that it hits the bumper and it has a couple times already without me even realizing. So when you come down, boom, you muck the bumper. That's not actually all the way open, I guess. And like that board is heavy, man. The weight of the whole wing board and one more stand. I am very iffy about this, but we did already half send, so we need to just commit to the full send and see what happens. Dude, from the back, it looks like a frickin' race car. Like it just looks like a straight up Need for Speed build. So what you guys need to remember before I show you guys anything is that my thing with the body kit that I was gonna put on and this wing and all that stuff is that it's unique. To mod a car that has been around since like the early 90s and was like the hottest tuning platform, which and still kind of is till this day, to do something that is not seen everywhere, seen all over Instagram, all over YouTube, like the same thing, is really hard. So I got something that really doesn't exist. I got the first one and maybe the only one ever. So it is gonna have flaws. It is gonna have things we gotta work out. That's just a part of it. A part of it is figuring out how we're gonna make mine work so that mine doesn't look like everyone else's. Just look at the wing. Like, just look at it, dude. It looks like it's ready for battle. It looks so good. It's like big enough you can see it from the front, like it just sticks up past the roof line, but it's not stupid big. It also sticks out like about equivalently to these new over fenders, which is perfect. It literally squares up like perfectly in the rear. Some sort of diffuser is much needed because something about all this aggressiveness and like all the way down the sides and on the front, even the wing kind of did it, but then like you just get the stock bumper and it just kind of looks weird. Like it looks really good, but something about the way it's just the factory bumpers sporting all the rest of everything you see in the rear It doesn't tie itself in properly. Anyways, I figured I'd show it to you guys outside because it's way easier to see it when there's not like black stuff all in the background at the same height as the wing. But I did go over a bunch of things in here before I realized that it would probably look better outside that I still want to show you guys. In here, it's kind of tight and it's kind of hard to get a really good angle of it. It's huge. I don't know where I put the end plates for the wing. They're somewhere. There is end plates that go on the end of this. But so it's a little bit wobbly. I mounted it right in through here. I'm gonna have to get different hardware. I don't really like this, but I mounted it right in through the hatch. I drilled the holes, accessed it, it's all good. There should also be rods that go through here. If you look at any other similar design, there's like 2 rods. I don't know if they have like a specific name or not. I know like Birdie's is just literally a threaded bar that comes all the way across, and you just put a nut on both ends and it kind of gives it extra rigidity. So I would do just a double rod because there's 2 holes there. And that'll kind of give that some extra strength so it doesn't like wobble back and forth a lot. And then there's also this little connecting piece that is supposed to go up here onto the roof. So essentially you would like put this here, and then that's what I was saying, when you get a bunch of downforce, it's not pulling the wing off the back. But I don't know which way these ones were supposed to go. So they're both the same piece, but I have them reversed. So that one has the little hockey stick coming down onto the roof, and then the other end is just bolted right up into there. And then this one has the hockey stick up here, and then just the straight end bolts onto there. Both of them look a little bit funny. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them. Like from the back, you don't really notice anything. Actually, from the back, this one looks obviously better, like way better. Yeah, from the back, this is a clear choice. When you're looking at it like this one looks like it makes more sense. Did you find the wing boards? Oh no, you're just still digging? This one looks like it makes more sense, but that one looks cleaner. So there is other options. You can get things that like stick to your window. I think, at least it looks like that's what I've seen in the past. And you can get something like sticks to the window and like goes up to here with just like a cable or something and kind of keeps it. I'm pretty sure there's like a million different things you can do. But as for right now, I don't really want to drill into my roof if I'm not super set on this. So you guys gotta let me know right now what you guys think of this. I know a lot of people are gonna say they don't like the wing, and there's gonna be a lot of people that are against this, but it's because it's not complete, the car's not complete, and you don't have a full feel for it. Damn, with end boards I think it would look a little better too, but yeah, they're currently missing. So like if you look at it right now, it shakes a little bit up top, and that's like excessive, I know. Even Battle Arrow wings though, like everything shakes. Every wing will shake to an extent. It's just how much you can control it. Putting these and then putting it to the roof isn't necessarily gonna control the shake as much as it is the pull. Even when they both do this, there's something weird about that shape. I think it goes too low. It would make more sense if it came straight off. I hope you guys are as stoked as I am on this. The seat in this truck, so comfy. I'm gonna take a nap. I'm gonna take a nap right here. Feels so good to actually finally see the car outside and like somewhat close to done position. Either way, I just want to hit you guys with another reminder that nothing is impossible, because I have never installed a wide body kit before. I have never mounted a wing. I have never done fiberglass. I have never done like half the things I did this week. And just looking at that little edit I made for you guys, which I hate making edits with this Canon. Like the G7X is just not good for edits. I need to buy another big camera, but they're so expensive. I did so much shit that I've never done before this week, and it looks so good. Anyways, comment what you guys think about those like rails onto the roof. Maybe they don't look as bad as I thought they do, but I kinda am not a big fan of them. There might be some other ways. Send me photos, send me things on Instagram, comment places where you guys see other hatch mounted wings on EGs, and just show me all the options. I want to know all my options before I go ahead and send it with something, because I don't know. Like there's just no words for this. There's no words for how far this car came. Anyways, that's gonna end it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please help me out, comment those things that I asked you about, and we have some final touches to do, but we're making really good progress. So that is it. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out and stay committed.